Sorry about that. The stream cut for me, so I thought it was done. But we have more of Skuttie coming up with PuLiRuLa.
Also, wrestling beat 'em up, Professor Ness. Also, I forgot the tweet. Oh well. Let's see, I just moved all my windows. Okay, PuLiRuLa, where is it? I forgot to fix the timer. And again, when I alt-tab, it kind of does that. Alright, I'm gonna pause this because I don't want it to spoil anything in the demo. And I'm being told that I'm live, so is everyone ready for this? This very good but very weird game. Are we ready? So we played a Japanese version of this, and I mean, the story's pretty basic. You play as these apprentices, and you know, they get their magic wands, and they get started with their magic training for if things ever go bad, and things go bad. And we picked the boy. The girl might be the best character, but the boy has this swag walk. Look at him. This boy's on a mission. So we got this nice intro here. And then things start going bad. This, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but they start turning animals into robots, kind of like Sonic. And we don't have to play. I didn't start timer, it's fine. PuLiRuLa is not gonna take 25 minutes. Here's the first boss. He just kind of bounces around with his puppet. Look at this boy go. In stage 2, we have this weird crystal cliff. Things are pretty normal right now, you know, nothing weird is happening. Just flying furry jellyfish. Time, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, they stopped time. And had these mohawk, I'm not sure what these are, flamingos and genie lamps. And these weird monsters that are cups that spit at you. And the animations are just really fluid. This is a good game, it's just really, really weird. At nights, it's best to just get in their hitbox and hit them. Alright, so chat, what do you think the boss of this stage is going to be? Also, his idle animation is pretty good. He sits down. Well, whatever you guess for the boss, chat, it's wrong. This is the boss. Boss has a kiss attack, it bounces around on its nose, it has a butt bump attack. See if it'll do the eye lasers. And eye lasers. And I died. Like, you can stun lock this boss right at the start, but that's not what an exhibition's about. We're just showing off as much as I can for this game. Alright, what do you think the next stage is going to be, chat? What do you think is going to happen at the start of the next stage? Whatever you thought, it's wrong. There's a reason to play the Japanese version of this game, and it's in this stage. I mean, the story's pretty basic. Just, you know, I explained it earlier. It's just the weird stuff that happens. And in the Japanese version, you have these giant legs. Just, the legs were removed for the international version. So I think I can spawn one more enemy, yeah. And the legs will damage you if you run into them, so the Japanese version's actually harder, but it's got these giant legs. What's in this door? What do you think's in the door, chat? It's a pink elephant. And the galaxy, or I guess the moon. And this door is just some weird text, like scroll paper. There's a giant eyeball. This lady. These are my least favorite enemy. They are hard to hit. Also, the wall will try to lick you. These enemies are troublesome too. They'll just hit you like that if they want to. Also, here's a geisha, just smoking a pipe. And sumo butt. These gourd enemies. Look how smug this guy is. And oh, Kabuki. This is the strat for the Kabuki guy. You just wait for him to jump and throw his hair and then hit him a few times. I missed. I think I can get him here. Yeah, there we go. The next stage is... it's it doesn't live up to stage 3. We just go to a desert. These enemies that kick their head at you, also I just game over. But you don't get health back between stages, and there are no extends in this game. So it's actually very difficult. When I learned this for 1 credit play, it actually took a couple of days, like a week maybe. I would say that it doesn't quite keep up the madness, but it does, you know, shift it around a bit, because it gets kind of dark on the next stage. Oh yeah, I should be showing off magic too, since I'm going to be credit feeding. Hopefully we get the one that I want to show off. No. So there's this very pink bubblegum man that beats up enemies for you. Also, you have iframes during magic. It's kind of like a shmup bomb. There's the witch. If you don't stun lock her like that, she is very annoying. Also, I think the plant scorpions are my favorite enemy design-wise. Let's see if we get it. No. Just the boring mist. Also, this snail is annoying. If you don't stay at the bottom of the screen for this snail, that fire will follow you and stun lock you to death. So this is the strat for the snail. You have to move forward a bit. The snail burps fire and extends its size at you like that. There's a speedrun of this on YouTube that's like 18 minutes or 14 or 1746 or so. It's very impressive. They don't use magic at all and they don't lose a life. Also, rainbow snails. Drops these cute rainbow snails when you beat it. John Arbuckle snail. It does kind of look like him. And time stopped. Remember that from earlier. So time has stopped. This water is just doing this. This village is all grayscale because I guess that's what time stop does. It makes everything all grayscale looking. So what's going on with the wall here? This didn't get scary suddenly. So these evil flowers. But if you hit this one, they all become good flowers. I'm gonna do magic again. Hopefully I get the one I want to show off. No. Because magic is random in this. Well, she came back. The one I want to show off you can't get on bosses. Alright, let's try it here. Oh, same one. Also, yes, they're picking their nose and flicking it at you. They flick boogers at you, that's their attack. Alright, why do you think the boss of this stage is? Well, you probably guessed wrong again. It's this witch doctor. with his giant cod piece. And yes, he thrusts at you, that's his attack. But he has the same pattern as the snail, it's just harder to set up. And sometimes he just doesn't cooperate. But you also don't have to worry about fire chasing you. Game over again, it looks like. I mean, I should, just to refill my magic stock for the next stage, so I'll do that. Get my magic back, and hopefully get the one I want to show off next stage. Okay, so now he's transformed back to his normal self. And they're going to restart time with the magic wind-up key. But what about all that water? Also, bonus stage time. What's in the bonus stage? Reverse mermaids, of course. There's no real point to this bonus stage. You don't get any extra lives from score. So it's just kind of points for points' sake. And it's time for the last stage. Everything's gone all Escher. Look at the background there. Stairs going up. Weird. Whatever's going on. Alright, let's see here. After you kill a set amount of these other enemies spawn. Here we go. Well, we got our bubblegum friend again. This is kind of like a hodgepodge of all the previous enemies coming back. Let's see if we get it. No. Because there's one very special magic that I want to show off. If I have time for it, we might try it. If that's alright. But, because we should be done in like 6 minutes here. If that. Alright, we got the Animal Stampede. Animal Stampede's good. I'm gonna game over again, just because I want to show this magic off, and there's only a couple of screen of enemies left. And it's worth showing off, I think. I'm gonna take this intentional game over. Go ahead and put the credit in now. Yeah, the snail is my favorite part of the Animal Stampede. Alright, let's see if we get it. No, just the boring old mist again. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. Let's see. No. It is totally worth showing off too. Let's see. And you wouldn't use magic here anyway, because there are 3 knights on this very small platform. And we got the Animal Stampede again. So unless I have time after this to show it off, we're not gonna see Microwave Man. Also the background here with the angels that are in all random directions and whatever's going on there. And hey, it's the puppet from the beginning of the game. And he's evil, of course. He's very scary looking as well. But you can get him in the corner over there and he'll get stuck, usually. There we go. As long as I don't go down, he should stay there, yeah. Because there's an invisible wall that he can't pass for some reason. And the puppet was a chimpanzee. He drops a health up and a magic up. And now we fight the world. The world is watching with all those eyes back there. So the first phase is pretty easy. He takes a lot of damage. You only take 1 point of damage from him. You have this huge arena to move around in. Oh, you can actually get hit by that, huh? So, oh, well the game's over, right? Well, no. Because the world is back. He tricked us. And he does this attack right away. And if you don't move, and if you do move, you can get hit by it. Now you have to fight him in this very small arena with his giant attacks that take up like half the screen. So you really want him on one side of the screen. And then jump over them when he does it. Of course, you can still get hit. This fight is... it feels very random, but I'm sure it's not. Also, I found a very interesting glitch earlier when he's standing right there. And if Bubblegum Man spawns right here, he'll get stuck on the floor. So you get iframes forever because Bubblegum Man stays on the screen. Yeah, he only takes 1 point of damage now. His attacks do 4, so the damage values have been reversed. Sometimes he just does not want to cooperate. That was basically unavoidable damage. I get the animal stampede again. So I can just spam magic now, since I'm gonna continue again. We're getting the really boring magic. Get animal stampede again. And yeah, the final boss is like a huge spike in difficulty. Get the boring mist again. And when he has 4 blocks of health left, he does that attack every time, and you have to hit him. And if you get hit during, when you hit him, if you double kill, it's not in your favor. But now we've fixed time, we've stopped all the bad things from happening, and that was time. And, everything is back to normal now. All the people are back, time's unfrozen. And the boy goes back to his his master's shop to learn to talk about his adventures or whatever. So if we have time, I would like to try and get Microwave Man to show up, but if we have to cut stream, that's good too. Thank you for the GGs. But I'm glad I got to show these games off, so thanks for having me here. And it was fun. Hopefully some people pick up Knuckle Bash and PuLiRuLa, because they're fun games. What is the difference between the girl and the boy? Animations, pretty much. We swag walk into the sunset.
Hello